Welcome to another episode of the Whitest Mexican you know. Obviously, I'm your host, Antonio Hernandez, the guy that you all love and what really keeps you coming back. But every week, I try to have some of the best local Las Vegas stand-up comics on this show. Today is no different. Please help me welcome my man, Mario Sanchez. What's up, brother?
Hey, what up, Antoine? How you doing today?
Antoine.
Thank you for having me.
Man, you know all of the fucking names people call me. Like, I've been called, throughout school, they used to call me Anthony. Like, all my teachers would say, they got it written down and they're still calling me Anthony. I've been called Abraham, Antoine.
Antoine's my favorite.
Abraham was the weirdest one. And that was, you know, Johnny Brim?
Yeah.
He was fucking, like, I went up right before him one time. And this is before I really even knew him.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes up there and he goes, oh, yeah, and Abraham was talking about this. Everybody starts laughing. He goes, what, is that not his name? I was like, no, that's not my fucking name, bro.
I'm like, Abraham, didn't you try to kill your son for Jesus or God?
Right. I mean, I know I don't look Mexican, but do I look Jewish? Like, fucking Abraham.
I just learned that there's a lot of Mexican Jews out there yesterday from
really?
Linda.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, there's a lot of us, Mario. I was like, I know. But
I don't think I've ever seen a Mexican Jew.
Freddie Correa. This is the second time I brought him up. I brought him up yesterday. Like, he's a Mexican Jew.
That's weird.
And yeah, I met him my first time going up. And I was stoned as fuck. Like, I swear to God, I was so fucking high the first time I went up.
Yeah.
I was nervous.
Where did you do your first time?
At Wise Guys?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and I was on the standby list, and it was still pretty new. There was nobody on standby.
Oh, damn.
So I was the only one. I went last, and I kind of crushed it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, fucking jokes held up. I was just nervous, but fuck, man, they were hitting pretty good.
And it was a decent audience that night?
Oh, there was a lot of people there.
Damn.
There was
Dude,
a lot
that's
of people.
wild. I would be nervous as fuck to do if I would have done my first set ever at fucking Wise Guys.
Really?
Yeah. Because you want to go, or at least that's how I've always seen it, is like you always wanted to do your first time at an open mic, like at a bar somewhere, you know? Because people, you know, if you do well or if you do bad, nobody really gives a fuck. Like, half of the people are paying attention. But like at a real comedy club and you go up and you eat shit for your first time, oh, everybody's watching you.
That was crazy. I had a good one. It's on YouTube too. Probably shouldn't have put it there, but it's there.
Oh, I put my first set
I
on
shouldn't
YouTube.
have fucking did that shit, but it's there.
I did my first set at not Wise Guys, at fucking Noreen's.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that was the first time I ever went on stage. And there was another mic that I was gonna go to. I went out there, you know, I was chilling at the bar waiting for them to set up. Mm-hmm. And then, like, it passed the time when they were supposed to start and nothing was going on. So I asked the bartender, I was like, you know, what the fuck's going on? He was like, I don't know, the guy just didn't show up today. I was like, what the fuck? And then so I bailed, and then I looked up on my phone and I found Noreen's. And that was the first time I ever went up.
Damn.
It was wild.
That happened to me at the dive bar.
Oh.
I went up there and they were like, oh, yeah, the open mic's on Mondays, but the Murder Junkies are playing right now. I was like, oh, shit. The Murder Junkies? Never heard of them. But I kicked it for a minute and then I left.
Yeah.
That place is dirty as a motherfucker.
Yeah. And you only started, what, like 4 or 5 months ago?
4 months ago.
4 months ago.
Yeah.
Damn. And how old are you?
54.
Bullshit.
54.
No, you're not.
In Mexican years.
In Mexican years.
No, I'm 29. I'm actually going to be 30 next month.
29.
30.
Hell yeah.
I'm ready to get dirty, baby.
So what made you actually want to do stand-up? Because for me, that seems like... Because I started when I was 24, 25. That was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. And I felt like I was getting a late start. Because you hear a lot of people who start when they're like... right when they turn 21 and stuff like that. So I felt like I got a little bit of a late start. So what made you want to do it, you know, when you're almost 30?
I've always wanted to do it. I just been working like a motherfucker. I didn't even know there was a comedy scene here in Vegas. So I was kind of like just busy working, man. But I stayed writing. Always wrote jokes. Always wanted to go up and try.
Yeah.
I've always made my way towards the stage even as a little kid. I used to play music and do gigs around town with my guitar teacher.
Okay.
He's the lead guitarist for D Swing Bastards. They're always playing around town. A lot of times they're at the Golden Tiki. They're a real good band. And that, and then I went to like a music school, and they're always on stage.
Damn.
And I the box. That's another stage. You just get your ass beat on.
Okay.
So, and it's just full circle. And then I found out about Wise Guys, and I was like, oh shit, no way. I was listening to a podcast at work.
Yeah.
And that was the last podcast I listened to. And I was like, I'm going there. And it was Brendan Schaub's podcast.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, what? And then that was the last time I fucking listened to one. And I've fucking been doing it since. And it's been going pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
And so you've been a fan of stand-up like your whole life?
Nah, I fucking hate it. Nah, I fucking love stand-up.
But like your whole life you've been into it?
Mm-hmm. I used to, I
Like,
guess
who
the
are the
earliest
big
memory
ones?
I could tell you is being a little kid and me and my brother and all the adults were downstairs and playing cards and shit and drinking, smoking, having a good time, and they were playing that George Lopez shit.
Yeah.
And it was like one of his first specials or something like that.
Yeah.
But I just remember they're like, you go upstairs, you can't listen to this, and we would sit on there was like a wall, and me and my little brother were just sitting there like listening, like what's this fool talking about? He's doing his Jack in the Box bit.
Yeah.
Fucking remembered that shit. And then
Dude.
HBO.
Yeah.
HBO always had George Carlin, Richard Pryor, all those fools. You know, I love them all. Sometimes people ask me like, well, who's your favorite? I don't have one.
Yeah.
There's just too many. Like, I love them all, you know? They're all fucking really funny.
Yeah.
And the writing.
Yeah, see, George Lopez was one of the first stand-ups I ever heard. And that really got me into it. I was like, get the fuck. Like, this dude is just up there. He's talking about his fucking grandma and his childhood and shit like that. And he's making people laugh. Like, that shit blew my mind, man. And that's what sparked it in me. Because I've been a fan and I've always wanted to do stand-up. Like, since I was a little kid, you know? And so, yeah. So it was like George Lopez and Christopher Titus.
Chris Titus is funny as fuck.
He's fucking great.
Yeah.
And those were the first two that I heard that really...
You know what really helped push me over was once I found out what podcasts were, 2015, 16, 2016, 17, whenever I started writing jokes. Well, I started writing jokes when I listened to Kill Tony. When I found Kill Tony, I was like, what the fuck? They only got 1 minute? I'm funnier than these motherfuckers. Then from that moment on, I just kept writing.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's been 4 years later, but I just been working the whole time. When you're a truck driver, you got time to think while you're doing your job, watching the road and shit.
Yeah.
But I was like, there's no way I can fucking eat shit in 1 minute. No way. Like,
But you see it happen. You see motherfuckers go up there and eat shit for a minute.
yeah, big time. And I don't even know. It's just a crazy show. I mean, that's what you get when you pull random names out the buckets, you know, and I love that show.
Yeah. I was in Texas in October, and I went to one of the shows.
Oh, bro?
It's fucking awesome live.
I bet. I seen them at the dive bar. That's the only show I've ever been to. I've actually never been to a real comedy show.
Really?
I've never seen one.
Damn.
But I do comedy. Well, actually, I'm going to the Tony Hinchcliffe show next Friday.
It's next Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I got those free admissions. I'll probably be there.
I don't know if those ones work. I asked them, but I had purchased a ticket anyways because it's only $25.
Oh, shit, I might go anyway then.
That's it.
If they still got tickets, man.
They said they're moving right now.
Oh, yeah?
And, you know, that's probably one that's not going to be a freebie, but maybe it will be. You never fucking know.
See, I've seen quite a few shows live. Like, the first show I ever saw was when I lived in Denver. I went to the Comedy Works, and I saw Mark Normand.
I love Mark Normand.
Dude, he's fucking amazing.
That is a funny motherfucker right there.
He was the first live comedy I ever saw. Wow. And he was up there, and he was just working shit out. He had his notebook with him and everything.
Really?
And he was just going through, and that was...
So I shouldn't feel bad about looking at my notes sometimes.
No, especially at the stage that we're at, man. Like, fucking bring your notebook up, just so you don't forget shit. I do it all the time. You know, even when I got a guest spot one time, I was really nervous about bringing a like notebook or a piece of paper. So what I did is I just got small, like almost like an index card, and I just wrote like the set list on there, and I had it with me. And then anytime like they were laughing, I would take a swig of my beer and look at it, then get right back into it. You know, because it's like you take advantage of those small moments that you have. Because that was the first time that I killed, you know? And so, like, the laughter, it fucked up my timing. And so, like, I'm trying to, because I'm used to just getting into it. Like, do the joke, do the next joke, and keep going. And that fucked up my timing. And you could see me on stage, like, because I have it recorded, I'd be like, I finish a joke, they laugh, I start saying it, and then I stop.
Yeah.
Because I was like, give them time. Give them time to
That
breathe.
happened to me. I did my first sober set at Wise Guys. In my first sober set last Wednesday. And that's the first thing I noticed in real time. I'm like, fuck, you're going too fast. Like, some of these jokes are hidden, and I'm already talking, but I talked over them.
Oh,
you know what I mean? But
it's
sometimes you gotta fucking step back. I hear people talk about it all the time, but when you fucking see it and feel it, you're like, oh yeah, you gotta shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I appreciate you having me on again. Thanks again, man.
Of course, man.
And thanks for giving me $500 to be here. It's fucking amazing. Thank you, Antoine.
Hey, don't put that shit out there. I ain't paying nobody to be on here. I'm like a terrible comedy club. This is for exposure.
You might be able to write this off on your taxes.
Dude, people tell me that. People have told me that, like, with all the money that I spent on this shit, like, I could have been able to write it off.
You probably could.
You know? But, like, I'm not making money on this. So it's like, can I actually write it off? That's what I always wonder. I don't know how taxes work.
Me neither, bro.
I'm a fucking idiot.
All I know is I owe.
I was a
Joe
C
Biden,
student.
please don't sniff my kids. No, I'm just playing. I'll give you your money, okay?
Bro,
Shit.
I've been owing the IRS for a while now.
Really?
I got screwed when I lived out in California. My employer fucked me up, and so they put me down as a contract worker. And so they didn't take shit out of my taxes. And then I moved out here and figured out that I owed them like $3,600. I mean, like,
You never
fuck.
paid him?
Nah,
You working on it?
I'm paying them. Like
Good.
every month they take a
Because if
little
you
bit out.
don't, I've seen them like take people's fucking, like, it come right out your paycheck. And you
Yeah.
fucked.
They'll even like if you have a car that you're making payments on, they'll like repossess your car and shit.
Yeah, they'll take your
It's
couch.
fucked.
Yeah.
They'll come in here and take all my
They
shit.
will take this shit for sure. Like, give me these fucking Pornhub lights. I want all of them.
Oh man. But yeah, the fuck was I gonna ask? I'm sorry. I'm not a good fucking podcast host.
This is great.
The first set you said you ever did. You did really well. What's the hardest you've ever bombed?
The second set.
Oh, really?
And it still went pretty good, but fuck, it wasn't that my jokes weren't that good. It was just the whole performance. Like, it is a show, and then you are trying to entertain. And when it was my second time up,
Yeah.
and I felt great, bro. I had my hair, I had a fresh outfit on. I was like, yeah.
Still riding the
My
high
family
from your first
came,
set.
coworkers came, and I ate shit, bro. I mean, it was still good. I still had good laughs, but the problem was I did this too much. And that shit feels like forever. Even if it's just like 2 seconds, it seems like 2 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And it just felt like, I just felt like I got punched in the stomach. And I've been punched in the stomach, and that shit it's a similar feeling, shame.
And do you mostly do Wise Guys? Like, because I've only seen you at like Noreen's, like maybe once or twice, and I don't see you at a lot of these other shows. So it's
I've been doing the run. I've been missing work and everything. That's why they want to talk to my ass on Monday. I've been hitting a few mics, but now I have to tone it back down again because I'm missing too much money.
Yeah.
But right now I'm at the, like, tonight I've been going to a lot of the open mics. Like tonight there's the Silver Nugget, Dennis Lavender's room, and that was fun. I went last Saturday and just kind of made fun of everybody that was in there. It was just some straight Northtown shit.
Yeah.
Bunch of Bloods and Crips in there, and I was like, fuck it. I know some of these motherfuckers. Like, I'm just gonna talk shit, and then fucking, like, I did 10 minutes. Like, I did a couple roast jokes, and then went into my set, and it was great.
Nice. I like that room. I like Silver Nugget. I used to hit that a lot.
Smells like ass in there, but it's a fucking great room.
It's a good room. Sometimes it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, it was
like sometimes you'll get like one table of people who are there, and then it's just comics. And if you lose that table, you lost the entire set.
Yeah.
But the last time I was there, I went up late because I got there late. I was doing another show, and Dennis put me up last. He was like, "You're gonna close out the show." I was like, dope. And it was a packed room, and I could tell that they were, like, one dude went up, and he forgot, like, he froze on stage, and then bailed after 1 minute.
Oh, fuck.
And so he gets off, and then Dennis...
It's like alley-oop.
Yeah, and then Dennis goes up there and starts to try to get the crowd back. But then he's doing a lot of crowd work and getting them all riled up and shit. And I got nervous. I was like, no, bro, bring that energy down just a little bit, because I got to go up there now. And so when I went up there, I just took it and just fucking went for it. And
Yeah.
I fucking killed that night.
It was
great.
good, man. Like, they were fucking talking with me and shit. And I was like, one of the comics didn't have any teeth. And I was like, you know what's not hard for him to eat? I'm like, pussy.
Yeah.
You know what's hard for him to eat? She's like, what? Spaghetti? Oh, bro. And then, like, more people came in, like, around probably the 7-minute mark. And they fucking had their masks on, so I couldn't really tell.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I'm so glad you're here. And so I did my COVID jokes.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it away.
Yeah.
But they were like, is this motherfucker serious? But I didn't give a fuck. Like, it was probably like, there was like only 10 people in there. And by the end of my set, there was like 50. Like, they just came in right at the
packed
end.
It up.
And I went second.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I didn't give a fuck. I fucking left. So I've been doing that. And I did Noreen's and then Wise Guys. And I try to go to 18 Bin after, but like, you know, gotta work at 5 a.m. So it's hard for me to go and stay out late. I would like to go into those other rooms that start at 12. I go to Thai Ocha Bar. I've been trying to make it there. But
it's hard to do those late shows because I work early as shit too. I've only been to those shows a couple times, you know, and then I just fucking powered through it at work. A couple of times I just called in.
Yeah, I've been calling in.
Just fuck it, man.
I'm calling in. I just do what you know, maybe 50% of America does, and just be like, hey, I'm feeling a little sick right now. I don't think I'm gonna make it, man. You know what? I'll still come in. I'll come in. Hold on. Let me give you a hug.
Right.
And they're like, no, stay home. It's okay. You don't get paid though. Not in my job.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Like, cause I have had some fucking rough bombs. Like the type of bombing where, cause like sometimes you can coast through a set, and like if people are talking in the back or doing that shit, you're just like, all right, they're just not paying attention. You know, it's whatever. But sometimes it's when like the whole room is silent, everybody's looking at you, and they're just not laughing. Those are the roughest types of bombs because you're just trying to push through the set and keep going, and they're just staring at you like.
Yeah, I kind of had a rough set at Thai Ocha Bar Thursday, but I had realized like at the end of it, I was like, oh, this is all comedians that have all seen my jokes already, and I'm just like, well, whatever. My goal right now is to lock in a cool 10, 15, like lock it in.
Yeah.
And I just was like, man, fuck it. And then after I fucking left, I was like, why didn't I just start talking shit? Like, it's just us in here.
That's what I do.
I should have just started fucking, like, trying to roast or whatever. I could have did anything. But I just bailed at 8 minutes, like, fuck it. Because there wasn't that many people there. So he was like, okay, I'll give you guys 10 minutes. I didn't have a 10-minute set ready. But I had one ready when I was at Silver Nugget.
Yeah.
And I was at Silver Nugget pretty early, so I was able to gauge the room, walk around, and write some jokes while I was waiting. But when I went to the Thai Ocha Bar, I was up first.
Oh, okay.
I just been going first. Like, if I got any chance.
And that was this past Thursday?
Yeah.
Dude, I went up. I made it out there.
Yeah.
And I went up late. Like, because I got there late. It was like 1 a.m. by the time I went up. And I just went up to AJ. I was like, hey, man, I got to work in the morning. Can you put me up? So he bumped a couple people and put me up. And I did the same thing. Or I did what you're talking about, where I went up there, started getting into my material, and I was just like, they don't give a fuck. So I just started fucking around. And there was this, turns out she was a comedian, and I didn't know that. But she was there with her boyfriend of like 5 months.
The blondie?
Yeah.
Daisy, what is her name? Something Daisy.
Yeah, I've never seen her before.
I seen her.
So I didn't know.
I seen her that night.
So I was just talking shit, and then I was asking them about their relationship and if she ate his ass yet and this and that.
Nice.
And she just goes, no. But like she paused for a minute and then she goes, no, I haven't. I was like, why'd you take so long? She goes, I was trying to figure out whose ass I have eaten. I was like, damn. I was like, she's out here eating ass all over town, bro.
She getting that Northtown booty.
Dude, it's fucking, that's what I've been trying to do lately, is just not have material and just go up there and just start talking. Because I'm the type of person, like when I write my jokes out, it's verbatim. It's everything that I want to say while I'm on stage. And so sometimes I can be very robotic with it. And so now I'm trying to flex the muscle of going up there with nothing, or maybe like a couple jokes, or even just an idea, and just start riffing on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do too. I thought about doing it. I've done it a couple of times, but like, I have so many fucking jokes, I forget sometimes, bro. I'm like, damn, I got a gang of them.
Yeah.
But I'm working on something that way I have a real fucking set, man. Like, I know what joke I'll end it on, And I'm like, man, I still got like, I know I got 15 minutes, but I haven't put it together. And I haven't even done 15 minutes. I've done 10. So let me get a cool fucking 10 and remember this shit. And I always, every time I go up, I'm just moving them around. But I haven't really gone up like, I'm not even gonna just kind of gauge the room. But it happens sometimes at Wise Guys. It does happen. Like, shit's just going down. Yeah. Somebody's doing something. Somebody says something. They just throw me an alley-oop. Yeah. And I'm going to take it.
Oh, yeah.
And then go. A lot of times it'll just be like jokes I write on the spot. And then I'll go into my set. And that shit fucking usually works.
Sometimes those are the best jokes, is the ones you think of right away. Because I've killed with certain shit like that. Like something that I thought of right before I walked on stage and I just tried. Some of those hit a lot more than like I expect. You know what I mean? And Randall Thompson called me racist one time at the dive bar. Because he's the one who hosts the dive bar. And there was a little old lady who, like little black lady, like real skinny. She looked homeless. She was sitting right up front and heckling everybody. And so people started talking shit about her and this and that. And then when I went up there, I go, give it up for the dive bar Rosa Parks. Because she won't shut up and she refuses to sit in the back.
That's a good joke.
And fucking Randall just goes, how dare you? And he's like off in the corner just yelling at me. I was like, hey, what do you want from me, man?
How dare you?
She's like fucking up everybody's set. But that was even now I think about that, like that's how good of a joke that is. But that's like I can't use it anywhere. So it's like I don't mind.
A lot of them you can only use at that time and moment. You got to take it. At least in my point of view. I've only been doing it 4 months, so I don't really know much. But I just know any opportunity that's there, you better fucking take it. Yeah. Just like with any good job or money or something, you better fucking take it. Pussy, you better take it. Take it when it's
So he's talking about rape. Just take it.
I said consensual, sir. I don't know about rape.
So being 4 months in, like what's something that you've experienced that you weren't expecting about doing stand-up? Because if you've been a fan of it, you probably heard a lot of comedians talk about what it's like. But what's one thing that kind of caught you off guard?
How much fun it is.
All right.
How much fun it is.
Yeah.
And really, that's probably the main thing that caught me off guard. For sure, how much fun it is.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think it was gonna be that fun.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. The only thing, I guess, heckling, but that shit doesn't bother me. That gives me like a little bit of ammo.
Yeah.
Like, you're saying something now, I could fuck with you.
And sometimes you
come here, stand up, sir. But I haven't, like I haven't gotten there yet because they kind of know, like, if you say something, like like if you heckle me and I roast you, they're fucking still goofy. You're gonna laugh. It's not like, hey, you look like a bitch, you know.
Oh yeah, it's just not like attacking them.
It's fucking stupid, silly shit. And that's how I like to fuck with people.
Yeah, I mean that's the way to go. I think if you get too mean, you lose the other people who are in the room. Like they get weird. Like some of them will love it. Like I saw JJ Lieberman one time at Wise Guys. Some dude was heckling him, and he just tore him up and just started berating him, motherfuckers. You know,
JJ, that's the white guy,
the gay dude. Well, he says he's not gay. I mean, but then he also says he sucks dick.
Wait, he said he's not gay? I'm so confused.
Yeah. But he talks about sucking dick all the time.
He's not gay?
Because he's had like long relationships with women as well. And so I guess he goes both ways.
What?
Yeah.
No. But I remember the first time I seen it. So that set you asked me about where I bombed, like what was the worst one? Well, he was next, right? And I was like, oh shit. Like I thought he was fucking with me, but he was doing his set. Because I didn't know what was going on anyways.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? But I remember sitting there looking at him, and I told him when I finally like actually talked to him and he introduced himself and I introduced myself and we were, like shooting the shit. I was like, yeah, man. I remember seeing you and I was like, if my gay jokes don't work, that guy's gonna fucking rape me. For sure. And he was laughing his ass off, but I didn't know he wasn't gay. I thought he was gay. I don't fucking know, man. That's what I like about it. That's probably another thing that's like you said, what's unexpected is very unexpected. You don't know what's gonna happen when you go in there.
Yeah.
There's so many surprises that either good or bad.
Yeah.
And JJ's funny. I remember that night too, bro, because the guy he was heckling was a fucking friend of mine.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, a comedian too. Like, but I've only seen him go up one time. He did 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And Yeah, bro, he fucking ripped him up that
Ripped
night.
him, and that like, and it was vicious, and I was laughing the whole fucking time. But you could tell other like regular audience members were getting weird about it, and that's what I've always thought is that if you take down a heckler, you should try to make it lighthearted a little bit, just so you don't lose everybody, you know.
Hey, I mean,
But it could go
maybe,
either way.
maybe,
You know?
because I love the way he took him down.
Oh yeah,
That was
me too.
amazing to me. Like,
Yeah.
I like JJ. He's crazy.
Oh, he's
And
one
when I
of the
talked to
best.
him, he was like, fucking Joey Diaz is my guy. I was like, oh, that makes sense now. Now everything makes sense. Why?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now. But
Yeah.
I'm still very new to all this shit. I think he moved to New York.
Oh, no
Last time I
shit.
seen him, he was going to New York.
Okay.
And last time I seen him, I brought it up. I was like, yeah, he was talking about if motherfucker heckled me. I was like, yeah, I know exactly who heckled you, bro. Like, he's a cool guy, too.
Yeah.
He's a fucking veteran this shit. But
Yeah.
boy, did he stepped on a landmine that day.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
what's that shit, IED?
Oh yeah.
Well, he fucking stepped on JJ's IED
Yeah.
that day, boy.
God damn. See, one of the most unexpected things I found out about stand up was like the people that you meet, the other comics, and like how you can become friends with people that you would have never became friends with. You know, that's the craziest shit to me. Like there are people in this scene that are like 50. 50 years old. There are people who are like 19, which is wild to me. And like we all hang out, we all have this kind of camaraderie that I never expected,
Yeah, that's another one. Yep. The meeting friends and shit like that. Actual friends and shit, becoming close with people that you normally would never.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I've been trying to work on. I haven't done it yet, but I'm like, damn, this legit, since I started doing stand-up, is legit the most time in my whole life that I've ever been around white people. Other than the casual encounter, like hold the door, hello,
Yeah.
ma'am, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come up to me talking about Bitcoin and shit. Bro, you're funny. Do you know what Bitcoin is? Yeah. If you didn't get it when it was 1 cent, you missed the bus.
Oh, yeah.
So fuck.
Bro, I think about that like every day. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Fuck, I remember when Bitcoin first came out, I should have jumped on it.
Me too.
Like
I remember I was sitting there looking at my
$1.
phone like, fuck.
And now it's like fucking $1 million per fucking coin or some shit.
I think it's like 60 grand a coin or something like that.
That's
Anywhere from
fucking
60 to
wild.
40, I think.
Yeah. That's wild. That's wild to me. That's the type of shit because I'm a gambler. So like I want to learn how to play the stock market.
I'm trying to.
That's like high level, like legit gambling.
Everybody keeps telling me. I was just talking to a mechanic yesterday. He's like, I got some advice for you because I know him and we were just shooting the shit. And he was like, watch the stock market, get in dividends. He's like, I like dividends. I'm like, I don't know what that is, but I think I like it too. He's like, basically, if you do it right, you could be getting $5 grand a month and you don't do nothing. And that's what he's doing.
Damn.
And he's a mechanic making money.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm fucking up with my life right now. I don't got shit.
Me too. See, the best thing I ever heard about the stock market was a radio guy. His name is Anthony Cumia. He said he the way he plays the stock market, it's like the N-word stock market. So it's like whenever some high-level person who like owns a business or something says the N-word on camera, their stock is gonna plummet, like the Papa John's guy. When he got in that whole controversy, Papa John's stock plummeted. So he bought a bunch, and then like 2 months later, it went right back up.
That's good
And
advice.
he plays it like that all the time. He said he's made so much money on people who fuck up in the public eye, buy their stock because it'll go down way cheap, but it shoots right back up because people are still gonna buy Papa John's.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want disgusting cheap pizza?
I had Papa John's last night. What are you talking about?
This chick was about to order that shit last night. And I was like, well, because where I live, everything's probably like 5-6 minutes away. It's a great location.
Yeah.
And she's like, Papa John's. I'm like, I guess, girl, like fucking, that's the only one that knows how to get to my unit because it's kind of complicated. Yeah. But I don't know, bro. Fuck Papa John's. He said the N-word. I still eat that shit sometimes, but
I still eat it all the time. I don't care what he said.
I try not to eat fucking pizza and shit, cheese. I don't think I could eat cheese anymore, bro. I don't even think. I thought about that shit one day at work, and I was like, I don't even think, like, I noticed that most, like, blacks, Latinos, and Asians, and even Middle Easterners, we don't fucking eat cheese. There's no cheese where we come from. Cheese
What
comes.
are you talking about?
Cheese comes from. Yeah, it is now, bro. But I'm saying in modern day, there's cheese now. But that shit comes from like France and shit. Where do you know fancy cheese comes from?
I mean, yeah, fancy.
Where the fuck did that shit come from, bro? Because a lot of people eat this shit.
You don't think Mexicans back in the day when they were raising goats and shit that they didn't ever make goat cheese?
I don't know.
I would assume so.
Why do we keep shitting after we eat? You're not supposed to shit after you eat.
Right.
It's not healthy for you.
Sometimes I shit while I'm in the middle of
Asians
eating.
don't eat fucking cheese. Have you seen fucking? Hey, there's gonna be some fucking what fuck, bro? Szechuan chicken with fucking cheddar cheese on top? No, bro. Who got all the fanciest cheese? It's somewhere in Europe, bro. And I love cheese. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I was stoned. I was stoned. Everybody. I love cheese. I just can't. I just don't think I could eat it anymore. And I'm probably salty about it.
I'm fucking lactose intolerant.
See, I told you, motherfucker. You're not a white Mexican. You can't fool me.
Oh man, but that's the thing. I love dairy products.
I told you, bro. I don't know who was sucking on the cow tip first, but
it was some weird Middle Eastern dude.
Maybe, bro. I mean, if you're about to die,
Why
you're
not?
gonna fucking eat that cow titty or suck that cow titty.
So how many generations have your family been in the U.S.?
Oh fuck! You're gonna get me deported, bro. I'm second generation.
Okay.
Or no, first generation, I think.
So like your parents came here, and then you were the first generation born here.
Well, I gotta be careful here, Antoine, because give me a second here. But okay, so one side of the family, we've been here for a long time. The mom's side, the pop side, I found out recently that I guess what makes you first generation? Your parents are from here and they had you here?
No, first generation, because I'm first generation on my dad's side.
Right.
Like my dad came to this country when he was 15.
Right.
And then I was born here.
Okay.
So he was born in Mexico, I was born here. But my mom's white from Michigan. So it's
Okay.
like on his side of the family, I am first generation here. Because I was the first one born here.
So I guess I'm like first and a half as well, because
Okay.
mom's side of the family, we've been here for who knows how long.
Yeah.
Well, technically, we've all been here
We've always
as
been here.
Latinos and whatever the fuck we were before that. Yeah. We was a bunch of Indians and shit. But first generation, I guess I would be first generation. Because I didn't even know. I thought we were second generation. And then one day, I was like, where the fuck did dad go? Like, where is this motherfucker? He ain't come to work in 2 weeks.
Damn.
I was like, he must have got locked up.
Oh, yeah.
And I popped up at the crib and they're like, yeah, he's in jail. I'm like, oh, fuck, what happened? They're like, I don't know. And then fucking come to find out this motherfucker, dog, got deported out of nowhere. And I was like, hey, homie, you said you was from East Los. And he is, but they came over when they were really, really young.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can't speak too much on it, but basically...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've had
basically,
family
the
like
motherfucker been hiding for 30 years and they finally found him.
Yeah, I've had family like that. Like,
it's a weird fucking scenario to be in. You're like even your fucking nobody knows, bro. You gotta take that shit to the grave, and I respect it. Edit this part out.
Yeah.
Send me.
Yeah, they're gonna catch us one day. I had to. It's a stupid joke that I do, but I talk about how I had to change my name when Trump was president because my name is Antonio Hernandez, and so I changed it to Andy Henderson.
Fuck yeah, bro! You should go up as Andy Henderson. That is the funniest fucking shit I ever heard. Andy Henderson? Are you kidding me?
Dude, I used to do that joke a little bit. It was stupid, but it's fucking funny to me.
That's a good joke. That's like a good opener, man. Yeah. And what? So now Biden's president, so you got to change it to...
Now I can just be me because he's letting everybody over.
No, you got to make it something else. I guess. I don't know. He's not really doing that for nobody. So I can't even see like what would be the benefit of changing your name to something else. If
anything, or what was I gonna ask you? Have you ever been to Mexico, like out there or anything? No.
I'm trying to go to TJ.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
That's home base. I want some tacos.
Get the fuck out of here.
I want some tacos.
I haven't been back to Mexico since I was like 11 or 12. Because like after my dad married my mom, like he got a citizenship, and so we used to go back and forth all the time. And then, last time I went, I was like 11, some shit like that. And dude, it is wild out there.
I bet.
It's fucking wild. Because my grandparents live, like, in the middle of nowhere. Like,
Nice.
Michoacan area.
Oh,
like,
hell
in the mountains.
Yep, that's where you want to be, bro. You don't want to be in the fucking city.
Exactly. But it's still wild out there.
I would go. I'm trying to go, fool. I'm trying to go down there with a trailer and bring a bunch of cooking equipment back. Because you go down there, you can go down there, and it's why motherfuckers don't like, you know, I mean, old races, whatever. But one thing that they don't like is that about Latinos, specifically Mexicans, is you can go down there with 10 grand and come back with a whole bunch of brand new shit. I mean, brand new, bro. You can spend that shit here. You ain't gonna get a quarter of that. Yeah. It's gonna be 50,000 here.
Yeah,
60, maybe even 100. But if you go down there, you could come back with even new cars, bro. I've seen these fools at work. I'm like, where did you get? I mean, tricked out, new motor, transmission, rims, like
because of all the chop shops down there.
I mean, it doesn't even matter at that point. You're gonna go down there and spend $5 grand to get a brand new, I mean, like a West Coast Customs type of car.
Yeah. Put
on your trailer and bring it back, or even drive it over.
Did you just throw in a fucking GTA reference? West Coast Customs? Isn't that from GTA?
No, that's the Pimp My Ride people.
Oh.
Exhibit.
Okay. That's right. That's right.
I think you're talking about Los Santos Customs. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I've been to that shop too. I've had a couple Lolos. Dude. But you could do stuff like that. Yeah. And another thing is like fools that come up here, you know, you never notice these guys, man. And they're working. Yeah. And then when they hit retirement age, they've been building a house the whole time. Yeah. And you go down there and they got a whole mansion. And that's why fools be like, fuck them. Don't let them in here. I get it because we'll never have that shit. Yeah. But I'm not a hater, homie. Like, you got to find a way. They're not just working one job. Yeah. They're getting shit on all day too, but...
See, that's the thing. It's like, if you went down to Mexico to do that shit, you'd have an easier time in Mexico because, you know, you look more Mexican.
Maybe,
They would fuck with me because I'm a white boy fucking around in Mexico. I've seen that so many times about people just getting stopped for nothing.
I don't know, bro. Fucking Canelo's pretty fucking white, bro. He looks pretty whiter than you, so I'm not buying it, Antoine.
But he's famous.
Try another one.
He's famous, and they know that he can kick everybody's ass.
There's a lot of fucking Mormons down there. You ain't fooling nobody. The thing is, it's like... I
forget that they're Mormons down there.
There's a gang of them. They got all the water and shit. Yeah, they got all the water. They
control it.
There's a lot of shit going on down there.
That's wild.
It's the Wild West. Yo. It's the Wild West. It's what... I mean...
See, but I'd have an easier time coming back.
Fuck yeah. They'd be like, oh, we missed you.
Yeah, but for you, they'll pull you out the car.
They're like, come on, Anthony. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, the moment they find out you don't speak Spanish, though, you're fucked. Yeah. They'll be like, oh, cabron.
I feel like I speak enough Spanish where I can get by. You know? I know enough. But it's like... and I tell people like this. It's like I speak broken Spanish like a Mexican dude would speak broken English. Like even if you understand what he's saying, you can see like grammatically how he fucks it up. That's how I am. Like I just don't know how to structure a sentence, but I know the words. Like I know what I'm trying to say.
We got this weird thing in the family where we can understand what motherfuckers are saying. Like I know what this fucking guy is saying, but I cannot reply in a fluent manner.
Yeah.
Like I could hear everything, and in my mind I could see what he's saying, or she. Yeah. Or they, them. I could see it in my head, and I could feel. I know what they're saying, but I have to reply in like the broken English. But the best part is the translator app. Oh, I just do this shit, bro. We done made some deals with that fucking app.
Nice.
So it's just that helps a lot.
With a lot of my uncles, like. They understand English, you know, fully, but they don't like to speak it because it's very broken English. And I understand a lot of Spanish, but I don't like to speak it because it's very broken. So a lot of the times my uncles, they'll talk to me in Spanish, I'll reply in English, and everybody knows what we're saying. And so we'll just have straight up conversations like that, where they're just speaking Spanish, I'm just speaking English. And we can go back and forth.
Sí.
Sí, señor.
Sí. They're like, how's your date? See, all right.
And I love knowing Spanish because I used to work in restaurants a lot, and so the cooks, all these motherfuckers talking so much shit to me, and then I would reply in Spanish, and then they go, "Oh shit!"
You gotta fucking check those motherfuckers too, bro. Even I mean, it is what it is. That's nothing new. I know we all know about that type of shit. Fools talking this shit, but I love fucking with them fools too, man. It's all good, you know. It is weird though, cause like even my pops is like that. I'm like, I asked him one day too, and I was like, hey, how come like these fools talk fast too? There's so many different accents, and I could hear, like, okay, this fool's from a certain part of Mexico. He's got a weird accent.
Yeah.
And then there's some cholos that are from East Los that only speak Spanish. They have my job. And he got the weirdest one. This fucking motherfucker got the weirdest fucking accent. I can't stand talking to him too.
Yeah.
But I understand it. And there's different slang and everything. I love it. But I asked my dad one day, I'm like, how come you don't speak Spanish? Like, do you speak Spanish? And he's like, why? I was like, just asking, you know, like, you know, papi and grandma, they speak no fucking English. Like, they do, but in the house it's all Spanish, which is cool. And it's English outside because you got to interact with the people. And he's just like, for what? I was like, well, didn't they teach you Spanish? Like, that's their first language? He was like, well, they taught, but they taught me English in school, so why the fuck would I speak that shit? I'm like, damn, bro, I don't know.
Salty about it.
Yeah, and then after time went on, I was like, oh, it makes sense now. Why? Because this fool's been gone for a few years. I'm like, oh, man, you were fucking in too deep.
Yep.
You gotta fucking, like, put on a Trump hat and shit, like, to make sure they don't fucking spot you, bro. I think that's why these fools be doing that shit. Well, a lot of them thought they wasn't gonna get deported for that fool.
Yeah.
And they still got deported. But they always deporting people, even before he was there.
Way before.
Yeah. I mean, fucking, we don't even gotta go there.
Like even when I was a kid, like some of my uncles got caught, you know, then they got sent back. My cousin got caught when I was young, and he got sent back.
That shit sucks.
Yeah.
It's funny and shit, but then it's like, when you're like, damn, this fool's fucking gone, bro. What are your 14 kids gonna do now? Because that's how deep we roll.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Marios in my family. I got a lot of little brothers, bro, and they're all fucking taller than me. They're huge.
How many siblings you got?
They're 16.
You got 16 siblings? God damn.
There's about 3 Marios and a lot of nicknames.
God damn.
A lot of nicknames, and they're all big as fuck, bro. They're all fucking coming to age. I think the youngest little brother I got, my youngest sibling right now is he's got to be like fucking 16 right now.
Damn.
And he's big, bro. They're fucking big, and we all look alike. It's so funny. Like, we all look the same and shit, but different.
Yeah.
A lot different, but similar. And fucking that shit is hilarious.
Bro, because like my grandparents had 12 kids. So my dad is the oldest of 12.
Wow.
And then my parents had 5. So they didn't go as fucking hard as his fucking parents did.
The number keeps going up too, because I keep finding, like, we just found out we have an older sister and she's 42.
Oh shit.
And we just found her. She's been in Vegas the whole time.
The fuck? So was it your dad just slinging dick all over town?
Fucking. I guess when you're running like that, why not? I mean, if you've been hiding like that, like he had to, I mean, you might as well.
Yeah, I've always wondered.
That Sanchez family gang is real, bro. We're not fucking around.
Oh man, and that's why all these old white Republicans are nervous. They're like, they're outbreeding us.
Yeah, I learned about that one too. I thought that was a little weird. And I was like, why are they worried about who's fucking? But that's always, like, I talked to some fools from Mexico and they be talking that shit and they're like, don't worry. He's like, for every one kid, we have 10. I'm like, oh. She's like, we'll get our territory back. I'm like, damn, bro, you guys going hard.
You're playing the long game.
He's saying it to me in Spanish too. I'm like, this motherfucker going hard, bro. And like, okay, now let's get back to work. I'm like, oh, all right.
See, what they don't know is Mexicans are playing chess. Like, we're waiting.
There's a lot of people playing the long game right now with the United States. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but.
And see, like, I'm, like I said, my grandparents had 12 kids. My dad had 5 kids, and like now a couple of my brothers and sisters have had kids, and I'm the one guy who's like, I don't think I'm fucking having kids.
I mean, it's a good choice. Why not? There's a lot of motherfuckers here already.
Yeah.
I only have one and I'm cool, bro. The only thing is I want to maybe have one more so she got somebody to play with, bro. That's kind of a bummer to see her like
be an only child.
And she's just like, I can only play with her so fucking much.
Yeah.
And you just keep going.
See, only children are weird because like my girl's an only child and then one of my closest buddies, he was an only child. and there's something there, like certain things that they don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I have a, you know, with your brothers and stuff, like you have a real bond,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and stuff like that. But they never had that with anybody,
Mm-hmm.
so they've been kind of running through life just alone.
They're bullies.
It's weird. They are
Fucking bullies. I'm telling you right now, I dated a chick that was an only child, and she was the craziest motherfucker I ever fucking met. Like, and I was with her for like 7 years, bro.
Yeah.
Like, she's the shit,
Damn.
but fuck, bro. It was nuts.
Could she take a joke? That's what I always wondered.
No.
That's what it is.
No.
Man. It's like I had brothers and sisters busting my balls day in and day
All
out.
fucking day.
But like my girl has a hard time with it. Like I could just bust her balls a little bit and she gets mad. I'm like, hey, chill. She goes, you're bullying me. I'm like, I'm just fucking around. Like that was the weirdest thing that I ever came across. Cause I got bullied in school. I go home, I get bullied by my fucking siblings and shit. You learn to have a thick skin after a while.
Yeah, it sucks, man. That's why I don't want my daughter to be like that. You know, I mean, I know some like only child people that are cool.
Yeah.
But I don't want my daughter to be like that and be kind of like awkward and shit because you don't have nobody. And eventually your parents, you grow up and start taking care of yourself. And I think people are more aware now as parents, but
yeah,
who knows how many motherfuckers just stayed in their fucking room, never really went nowhere. And if you don't have the time to put them in activities and socialize with other kids,
then they
develop. They're gonna be kind of lame.
Fucking lame ass.
Lame fuck. Nah, but I mean, I get it, bro. It's hard. I don't want to have another kid, but at the same time, I look at her when she's playing, and it's just like, fuck, man. She needs a little brother, a little sister. But I'm gonna figure it out. She just needs to be around. I think the one way out of that is to just keep her social with other kids. But then,
and do you got like nephews and nieces
I got a
and nephews?
gang of family. I'm taking her there after this. I'm gonna take her and her mother out for lunch. We're gonna go have a nice lunch, little family day, and then I'm gonna take her over there. We're gonna go kick it, paint that stage or whatever the fuck. Just get her around kids.
Yeah.
We just haven't been doing shit because whatever, you know, COVID.
Yeah.
The fucking kids are in each other's faces, man. And that's just like, kind of, we've been over it, but I don't want her to catch that shit, bro. She's only fucking 4 years old.
Yeah.
But from what I understand,
should be all right.
She'd be fine.
Yeah.
Who knows? But I'm not.
See, like my dad, and this might be a thing about Mexicans. My dad's in his 50s now, and he caught COVID like the first wave. And every day I'm checking up on him, like, how you feeling? You know, what's up? Every time I call this motherfucker, he was drinking beer, drinking tequila, and fixing up his house. Yeah. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're sick. And he goes, I got a little bit of a cough. This ain't shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, all right, bro.
For some of us, you know, it is, man. It all depends on how you live your life. And if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're eating cheese all the time, or dairy, if you're...
that's where COVID stays, is in the cheese. It
started with cheese. This evil... It didn't start in Wuhan. It started on cow titties.
Cow titties. Started when a bat tried to drink a cow titty.
That bat soup bullshit, bro. I don't know. But everybody's different. And like my homie's mother she passed away 3 weeks ago from that shit. Yeah. And we had to go to a funeral and everything, bro. And I went and did a set that night. It was
at
rough.
The funeral?
Yeah, I wanted to just roast everybody. Like, look at this. She looks so lovely. Fuck. I'm not going to be showing them this shit. But yeah, man. And I even got a bunch of jokes out of it. And it was fucked up because me and my homegirl, we was there, you know. And we was there for her homie. You got to do what you got to do. And I love that woman, man. She's great. And we were in the car rolling a blunt, drinking a beer. Because we were in there for a minute and just fucking crying our asses off. And then we went in the car and we rolling a blunt. And I had wrote these jokes in my head on the way up there. I just didn't say nothing. And I was like, after we got some of that out of the way, that's when you probably heard them, but I had like 3 fucking jokes out of that shit. And I just said them to her. And she was just like laughing her ass off. I was like... It's a little fucked up, but it is funny. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And then, you know, kind of got that shit out the way and then went back in there because that shit was fucked up.
Have you caught the COVID yet?
No. I don't know how the fuck I haven't caught it yet.
Yeah. Do you think you maybe got it and just didn't know?
There's always that possibility.
Yeah.
And then I was seeing an article. Now, I seen it when the first wave came out, right? The first, whatever, the alpha variant.
Yeah.
When the alpha was out, they were like, there's this rumor, fake news, whatever the fuck it is, bro. Anytime you see some article, you can't even fucking look at it like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
But it said cannabis could potentially fucking stop it from infecting your body.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
And then like last week, there's some supposedly that it's been proven.
No, you have
Still
to get
don't
off my
believe
podcast with this misinformation.
Oh yeah, bro, we're gonna get fucking Dr. Fauci's gonna come see us tonight.
I mean, we might. I've had so many strikes on my YouTube channel already for like hate speech, for this, for that. It's like I don't give a fuck anymore.
No, what are you gonna do? Start a new channel? Jesus,
Right.
Fuck out of here, internet dorks.
Dude, I hate that shit. Like
I can't stand these internet motherfuckers. But I'll end it with this real quick. With that, there was that article that came out like a week ago, and I was at the club, and Brian Shenanigans showed. He was telling me, I was like, man, you're fucking funny, and then I saw it, and it was legit going around. And I was like, it's probably not true, but I wouldn't doubt it because marijuana is such a fucking wonderful plant. There's all kinds of reasons why they kept it down. Who knew? So when they're asking me, well, how did you not catch COVID? I said, I smoke before I go on stage every fucking time I'm there. Yeah. And I take edibles and all that shit before I eat. But, I take them hours before I get there. Yeah. There's a few times they hit me on stage.
That's time to work through.
But I usually puff before I go up. Yeah. I mean, a puff, bro. I'm smoking half a blunt to the face. I'm a stoner.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not no more, but I took it. I'm done with it, but that could be why I haven't caught it. Yeah,
I mean, I heard early on, and this is another one of those like who fucking knows, but they say that people who smoke cigarettes, because it like multiplies in the back of your throat. So if you smoke cigarettes, like it kills it. I fucking chain smoke cigarettes. I still got it. So it's like, who the fuck knows?
Nobody knows shit, bro.
But I got it like in July, like last July, and it hit me pretty hard, but it wasn't fucking crazy. You know, like I just got a fever for like 2 days, and that was about it. And then I got over it. But I don't know. Who fucking knows with this COVID shit?
I don't know, bro. And I really don't even give a fuck no more. Like, I'm not going to go around kissing people on the mouth. I'm not going to go around the elderly folks. If I'm fucking sick, I'm not going to go out.
Yeah. Like, that's really all you have to do.
But if it's bouncing off of me and I don't feel nothing and it bounces on somebody else, I mean, what am I supposed to do about that? I'll feel terrible. But I don't want that to happen either. But what are we supposed to do, bro?
Yeah,
you guys
not much you can do.
You guys want to test? You guys want to test me or like what you want to do? Come kiss me, baby. Let's find out.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I had to stop doing whenever COVID came.
Kissing people on the lips.
Fuck
yeah, bro.
I used to do it all the time.
I fucking hate kissing motherfuckers, bro. Like females and shit. Like it's cool, but
you don't like kissing.
I don't like making out.
Really?
I fucking hate it, bro. I don't want to taste your fucking barbecue hot chips and shit, man. Like that shit is so gross to me. Even in school.
Do you eat pussy?
Of course.
You eat ass?
No.
No. Okay. You eat pussy?
I love pussy.
Then why not? Why not kiss them?
I don't know, bro. It's just something about the fucking mouth, man.
Because there's sometimes where you go down on a bitch and you taste her pee. Like she didn't wipe all the way and you taste a little bit of piss and you just fucking keep going.
You be drinking that PP, Antoine?
Only like once or twice. Okay, it ain't for me.
Right. I don't know, bro. Like, there's a lot of etiquette in the bedroom.
It's interesting.
Man, you better be clean. Take a shower, motherfucker. Women, they usually go in the restroom and clean themselves up. Yeah. At least in my world, I'm not tasting. If I taste some pee, bro, it's gonna be a fucking rough night. I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Bro, I'm a fucking dirty motherfucker. Like I don't care. I tell my girl like go run a mile, come back out, eat your asshole.
But that's your girl. That's a little different.
Even random women. I've been like this since I was fucking 15.
I can't do it randoms, but like yeah, man. I mean, fucking, I'm just not into that shit, man. No. I don't know. Something even before COVID, like. In my face, fucking, it just bothers me, bro. Really? It fucking irritates me like a motherfucker.
That's funny, man. I've never heard that.
Even with my daughter, it's kind of fucked up, but I don't be mean or not. But I have to tell her something. You need to get out of daddy's face. Like, I can't stand, like, even this microphone, you need to get the fuck out of my face, man. Like, I just never liked that shit, bro. Really? I just came up kind of weird, I guess. Anybody got in your face, that means you're about to throw down. So I'm still kind of stuck on that shit.
So it wasn't like you were never around like Joe Biden or anything when you were young and he got in your face and then it
no,
fucked
I wish.
you up?
I really wish. I wish he would have sniffed my hair.
Right.
But I don't know, bro. Why it bugs me
interesting.
And why kissing like it just I don't like that shit. It's
for me. It's not that I don't like it. It's just it gets boring. Like for me, that's all it is. Like making out, it gets boring after a while. Like my girl wants to just keep going, like make out and touch me and this and that.
See,
like,
now that's gonna piss me off. Like, what do you mean? I don't fucking. Okay, let me stop, bro.
Go for
There's
it.
nothing wrong with fucking making out, but I just
Yeah.
like I'm almost 30 years old. The motherfucking we scamming, baby. I don't want to do that shit. Okay, here's a little bit here and there, but I've like had to fucking like. I didn't have to trip, but I tripped. Like chicks, just no, man. I don't fucking make out with you, girl.
That's funny.
I'm not in fucking school.
Has it been like that like your entire life?
My entire
Like,
life.
Even when you were a kid?
Even in school, yeah, you get
Like before you were ever fucking and like making out was the big thing? Like you still didn't
I still didn't
that?
like it.
That's weird.
I would do it,
Yeah.
but I just didn't like that shit. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like these fucking bitches' breath.
Mm.
Just something about it
That's
grossed
some
me out. And then you know
stinky-ass
what
breath.
else? Health class, herpes.
Herpes.
Bro. That you know what? That's probably what sealed it right there.
That got
Nailed
it
it
for
and welded it. I mean, that shit fucked me up when you learn
That's
about
fucking
herpes and all the
hilarious.
fucking diseases and shit. That's probably what most of it is. That and just don't get in my face. I
Yeah.
hate that shit, bro.
Have you ever had a woman try to fight you before and like, get in your face like
Man,
that?
hell yeah, bro. I don't know why they do that shit too.
Bro.
And I've never hit a woman, and I just, they do their thing, and I let them swing, but they don't hit shit. I'm like,
Nah.
do what you got to do, girl. And then I just call my lesbian homegirls. They pull up and fuck them up.
Fuck them up.
Every time. Every time. My homegirls don't fucking play. They've been to prison and shit, bro.
That's
They're real
fucking
gangsters
hilarious.
and shit. And they be like, you call me if these hoes are tripping.
Yeah.
They're like, I'll whoop their ass and eat their pussy. I'm like, shit, girl. You
Alright.
crazy. Yeah.
Man, I'm stuck on this whole thing of like not being able to kiss.
Fuck,
women.
man. I knew you was going to say that shit. I don't like it.
I like it, like, cause it is.
Even
Like I
with
said,
fine,
it's-
even with fine bitches, bro. Like
Yeah.
it just throws me off. I don't know why. Like one thing to show love,
Yeah.
but when she's like, "Let's make out," I'm like, "Bitch, you just gonna make my dick soft as fuck." Like, you know what?
And is
I'm
it
going home.
like, is it the tongue that bothers you more than
It's
anything?
the fucking breath, bro.
It's the breath.
It's the
Just
breath.
breathing in your mouth.
Even when it's clean.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a fan of scents. And everybody has a scent. Every woman,
Yeah.
every man, a woman tell you got a scent,
Yeah.
and there's a fucking scent. There's like some animal shit involved.
Yeah.
And I don't, some of them smell good, some of them don't. And I don't know, man. I just,
Do you do like dirty shit in the bedroom?
of course.
Like you that type of guy?
Yeah.
Like what kind of dirty shit? Because I want to try to make these kind of comparisons of like that's why I asked if you eat pussy or if you eat ass or something.
I've ate ass. I mean, who hasn't? But I
Yeah.
was married. You know what I mean? That was my wife.
Yeah, yeah. So you know where that ass has been.
Yeah, in the shower. You know, it's fine with me. There's nothing wrong with it either. I'm not knocking nobody, of course. This is
Yeah.
a free world. You can eat all the ass you want.
hmm
I just think it's funny that the new generation is like, we're gonna eat ass tonight, first night. Like, and even chicks I talk to is like, yeah, I remember this guy. He just ate my ass the first night. Just didn't even ask, just did it, and I liked it. I'm like, interesting.
That's an
That's
animal.
fucking. There's a 23-year-old chick telling me this shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, you guys are a lot different than me. Like, I'm not.
See, because I've explored sex a lot. Like, and I talk about this on stage. Like, I'm a sex addict.
yeah. So
You
like the finger in the butt, don't you?
I've had it.
I'm just sucking with you, Twan. You ain't gotta tell
No,
me.
straight up. Like, I've had it before, and it was great. And I don't want to go down that path
Mhm.
for a while. You know what I mean? Because I'm an addict. Like, I'm gonna want
Oh,
that
yeah.
every time.
Right.
So I'm like putting it off until like I'm 35, 40 years old, and then we're just gonna fucking go.
Jesus,
Put everything in my
35,
ass.
40, Antoine.
I'm telling you.
This is 2022. You don't have to fucking do all that. You don't have to wait till you're 35, 40.
I just need something to look forward to in my sex life.
You gotta look something to look forward to in your 40s, for your 40s. You know what I mean? Because getting older sucks, but at least you have that to look forward to.
I'm saying, but like I've had women piss on me. Wanted to try that out. What's up?
No, I love it, bro. Honestly, like I've never done this is a real podcast. Like, I like this. This is fucking funny. We're gonna talk about sex tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Why not?
But no. Go ahead, bro. I'm not judging. I'm just fucking. This is funny, bro. Like,
No, I get it.
I fucking
I've
dig
done
it.
some
This is
wild
cool.
shit. But I've had women piss on me because I've heard that people like that, like
Mm-hmm.
golden showers. So I was like, fuck, what if I like that? So I tried it out, and it was like 2 different times. It was both in the shower. You know what I
well,
mean?
that's acceptable.
Yeah. I'm not an
just
animal.
making a mess. I'm like, right here on the mic.
I'm not a fucking animal.
Right. Yeah.
And I wasn't into it, I've spit in girls' mouths before. I've had them spit on me before. And I know that probably creeps you out because of the whole mouth thing.
This fucking chick was asking me that shit, and she knows I'm kind of like crazy like that. And she was like, can you do something for me? And I was like, what's up? She's like, I don't want you to think I'm weird. I'm like, what's up, baby? Like, I'm cool. I'm not fucking dick or anything. I'm just fucking around. But she's like, I want you to spit in my mouth. And I fucking I lost it. Like, bitch, I'm going to call you back.
See, okay, but
that's just fucking nasty, girl.
Like,
you want me to spit in your fucking mouth?
You get weirded out by that? Like, because,
a little
like,
bit.
If it, like, I would understand you not liking a woman to spit in your mouth, but to do it to her, like, you don't. You know what I mean? But is it just the thought of it that creeps you out? Like,
it's probably
the
thought of it. I mean, I can do anything, but it's just like, that's just not my thing, bro. Maybe I'm just fucking boring, but like, I'm not into that shit, man. I don't know.
It's fucking funny.
Yeah, that shit was funny though, and I was like laughing my ass off. Like, this bitch really just fucking asked you. I told her, stop watching porn. You're fucking yourself up right now. But she's a freak. She likes that shit. Yeah. I mean, if it made her happy, I'll do it. It don't affect me, but I just think it's really fucking gross, and I won't look at you the same.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'm just boring. It's 2022. Maybe somebody should fucking piss on me. But
why not?
I don't.
You don't know until you know.
I think I'll be okay. But
that's kind of my approach to sex. Is like, you don't know if you like it or not until you try it.
Well, that's my approach with food, but I'll just keep it that way for now. I mean,
that's fucking hilarious.
I don't know. Like, I don't know what the dirtiest thing is. I guess I'm pretty plain Jane. The women I've been with, the dirtiest thing, I guess, is when they ask you to fucking hit them.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, fucking hit me, like, bitch.
Do you go for that?
No, like, I mean,
I loved that note.
You don't want to go fucking jail over this pussy? No. You gotta sign some paperwork, baby. Like, you're not gonna get me, motherfucker. I know too much about the system to get me fucked up like that. But it is interesting, it's just the Pornhub generation. So they want all the freaky shit, and then they find out what they do and don't. And if you're dating a younger woman, they're gonna want to try all that shit.
Yeah.
If you're dating an older woman, or around your age, I'm getting older, so they kind of know what they want.
Yeah.
And I'm not against any freaky shit. Like, I've done what they asked me to do.
Yeah.
But I'm just not into it.
Yeah.
But in the moment, I can satisfy them and make sure that they get what they want.
Yeah.
But I'm just not gonna ask them to do the same to me. And the funniest thing was, like, these chicks ask you to choke them and hit them and shit like that. And I was hooking up with one chick, and I forgot who I was with, and I went for the choke. And she was like,
she started screaming.
No, she fucking, had an orgasm and shit. But it's just, she, after everything was over with, she was just like, I forgot she be having like seizures and shit like that.
Oh,
I've never seen her have it. I would think she'd be lying because she's a crazy fucking chick, man. Yeah. And I just be like, whatever. I believe her, but I never seen it, so it's just kind of like, I know who she is. She kind of fucking, you're a little liar, baby. Mm-hmm. You just want that free shit. She want that Social Security. She's trying to get that from them.
Gotcha.
So she don't have to work.
Yeah.
So like I said, I know a lot about the system, bro. And like, this fucking chick, I forgot who I was fucking with, and I fucking did that shit. And she was like, you're the first guy that ever told me, like, or in so long, because most people freak out that I have a seizure. And I was like, oh fuck, like, dog, I could have fucking.
Like, I would have freaked out if I remembered.
I would have freaked the fuck out if I remembered that, and I forgot who I was fucking with.
Damn.
You know what I mean? It was a weird fucking. I was like, whoa, that was a duly noted in situation that I'll never forget. Like, remember who you're fucking, because you might. I think
that's a good life lesson for the younger generation. Is just remember who
you're fucking, because you might pee on this chick and you're gonna go to fucking jail. Like, she didn't ask for that.
Yeah, but see, like, my girl and I were into like that bondage type shit.
I knew you was gonna say
which
that
is
shit.
Fucking,
the look in your eyes said it all. I knew it was coming.
Like, we got restraints on the bed. Jesus, we got the whole fucking thing. And I got lucky because she was kind of into that shit when I met her.
Right.
And I've always been into that. All right, so we're at a strip club.
Nice.
We're doing our thing. I'm standing outside smoking a cigarette. One of the strippers comes out. She's smoking a cigarette, hanging out with people. she starts talking about bondage and stuff like that. And then she just leaned to me. She goes, are you into any of that? Like, what are you into? She goes, are you, more dominant? Are you more submissive? Stuff like that. And so I was straight up. I was like, I like to dominate mostly, but I do like to be dominated sometimes. She goes, oh, okay, so you're a switch and this and that. And she keeps going. And then a switch is when you go back and forth.
Oh, shit.
It's that terminology.
Okay.
And then so we went back inside and I bought a dance from her. Without asking me. This bitch, like, I start grabbing her and she puts my hands down hard as shit. She goes, I didn't say you could touch me. Then she smacked the fuck out of me, bro. Like, hard as shit. Just smacked me. And then she's like scratching my chest and beating me up, bro. And it was fucking, it was amazing.
Right.
Like, I was rock hard. It was great. But 2 things came to my mind right then. Is, 1, all of these other guys, because it's like you're on a wall, like a bunch of like couches lined up. And so you could see everybody who's getting a lap dance. I'm looking at all these other dudes who are just sitting there all proper with their girl grinding on them. And this bitch is over here beating me the fuck up in the middle of everything. And just how that looked to them. And they're like, what the fuck is happening?
That's a cool story. That's pretty fun.
The second thought I had is she's leaving scratches all over my chest.
Oh, shit.
And I'm going to see my girl in a couple days when I go back. And so like the next morning after I left the strip club, I was like, look. We went to a strip club, and she doesn't care about that. She didn't give a fuck about strippers. And I was like, we went to a strip club last night. This one stripper beat the fuck out of me. I was like, she left scratches on me and everything. Like, so don't think that I'm out fucking around. I was like, it was the stripper, I promise. And she was like, okay. She was like, you're being honest. Like, I could deal with that.
It's good.
And then she looked at the scratches, and they were deep. And she goes, and then it was almost like her protectiveness. She was like,
that woman,
that bitch,
that
like
lioness.
She was like, this bitch beat you up. She goes, I feel like I need to go fuck her up. Mm-hmm. And this and that. I was like, chill.
When
I paid her for it.
That's when I can write it off on my taxes. That's when you know a woman loves you, though. When that look comes in their eye, they love you, bro. You gotta take note of that.
Yeah, like she gave me all the freedom in the world, but then that protective shit came out. She was like, I'll fuck a bitch up.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy and cool, bro. I couldn't imagine. I'd be, maybe I'm just boring. I just like slinging pipe. I don't know anything else other than that.
The best thing, though, is I told the stripper, I was like, hey, you need to give him exactly what you gave me. Didn't even tell him shit. And then he gets in there. She beats him up. She does all this shit. He comes out. He goes, did you say that I wanted the same thing that you wanted? I was like, yeah. He goes, that was fucking dope.
Jesus.
So I probably changed that kid's life.
Yeah, bro. He's probably at the BDSM club right now. That's pretty funny, man.
It's hilarious.
Do you talk about that stuff on stage?
I don't tell that story, but I talk about my sex life.
How you set somebody up and how, like, something like that. There's a lot of jokes there.
You got to talk about not liking kissing women. That's fucking hilarious to me, man.
I got to figure something out then, because I've never told. I think this is the first time I've ever told that shit. Like, other than the women I've been with. Yeah. Like, I don't know, bro. I was married, and after that, I'm fucking am I gonna kiss on you bitches for, bro? Yeah. Like, you suck dick too. Like, I don't want to fucking. I don't care, bro. I'm not against anything like that. Yeah. It's no judgment. I don't know. It's kind of like an instinct thing that's just there. I have no explanation for it. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me.
That's fucking funny.
I don't like anal either.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I'm not into it.
Nah.
Maybe I'm just
I'll put a finger in the booty. But like to go full on anal, I don't like it. It fucking smells bad. Yeah. I hate it.
Not into it, bro.
Because most chicks like a little finger in the ass. I've noticed that. Like that comes up a lot.
They like, I don't know, bro. There's a lot of different women. Some of them.
You need to get yourself a good Christian woman.
That's what I was about to say. I like being. If you're wondering what I like, I like to be fully clothed. Okay, penis just through the zipper hole. Missionary, eye contact only.
Eye contact. That's what I don't like.
2 condoms on.
That's what I don't like. Maybe it's a shame thing. Don't look at me.
Don't look at you.
Don't look at me right in the eyes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I'm fucking like.
I don't think that bothers me. It actually probably gets me going more. That's right, baby. I'm doing this to you. I'm putting this work in right now.
I've had that a couple times when my girl, like, if we're just doing like a quick, like nothing crazy, freaky or whatever, we're just doing it. and she just wants to like hold my face and look in my eyes. I'm like, bitch, get off me.
Yeah, that was. I know what you mean.
Don't look at me.
Once a chick told me, look at me, and I was like, okay, now I'm not into it.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, you know, in the moment type of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never stop and think about that shit at all.
Yeah.
I guess I could try to find a joke out of that shit.
You
I just
should.
don't want to look juvenile, like, oh, you don't like kissing girls, you know? You know, it's not that, fool. It's not that at all, baby. If you're gonna, like, let's make out, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Like, bitch, I'm fucking almost 30 now.
Yeah.
I'm a grown little man. I'm almost there. I'm almost grown.
That's interesting. It's like, what about all the other shit? Like the like dating type of shit, like holding hands, like when you walk on that. Okay, nothing wrong with that.
But I can't even put myself in that mindset no more because there's no dating for me. I belong to the streets. I tell the women every time we get something going, like, if you feel a certain way, I'll put it out here now so you don't play yourself because I'm not into it.
Yeah.
We doing our thing, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not here to fucking. I don't want to get locked down. Okay. I love being free.
Yeah.
I love no commitment, and that's just it. But when I am in a relationship, bro, I go fucking hard, man. Man, I've done all that shit, and I just realized how much I didn't like it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with holding hands and showing affection. I love all that, but it's probably gonna be. That's what I'm looking forward in my 40s.
Yeah.
Maybe my 50s. Like, when I'm fucking starting to fall apart, then I'll settle down.
Yeah, you're keeping commitment.
I did my thing, man. You don't just get divorced and go fucking back into some relationship, bro.
Some people do.
Well, good for them. I know it works too.
Smart move.
I know it works for some people, but I'm not some people. I learned a lot about myself in marriage, and it's like, I don't like none of that shit.
Yeah.
I like to be a free motherfucker. I like walking out on motherfuckers. I love canceling plans and shit. I love lying. I love to fucking lie all the time, man.
Yeah.
Like, and it's never serious lies like, oh, I fucking was with my homies, but I'm at the bitch's house. It's never like that. It's just stupid shit, man. Something's wrong with me. Stay out of my fucking business. I don't know. I got issues, bro. Runs in the family.
Hey, we all do.
Oh, bad.
I want to get fucking pissed on. You never know. You never know what's wrong with me.
Oh my God, Abraham. I thought this was a clean podcast. We lost all the Christian listeners maybe like 5 minutes in.
That's okay. I call this, it's funny because I call this the safe space studio. Because shit like this happens all the time where we're just talking and then somebody brings up something like not liking to kiss women. And they go, I've never told that to anybody. I'm like, I love it. This is the safe space studio. You can just let it go, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not even that I don't like to kiss women. It's just something like, if you're like, I just want to make out. Like, I don't know, bro. I just getting older, man. I don't got time for that.
That's
shit.
An interesting thing to change as you get old.
It just happens, bro. You know, you change against your will.
Yeah, because one thing I don't like is like public affection.
Really?
Like, I'll hold my girl's hand.
Holding hands fucking irritates Antoine.
I'll do it. Like, I'll hold your hand, but there are times when my girl, she like wants to hug me and like, you know, kiss me a couple times or kiss me on the like cheek and the neck and shit when we're in public, and I push her off a little bit, and she goes, "What the fuck is that?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't like it."
So that's the same thing with me. Like, just like, you want to kiss?
Yeah.
Sure. For how long? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dude, have you ever watched like Japanese porn? That shit will probably gross you the fuck out because
definitely haven't. Then
they like when they kiss.
I try not to watch porn, bro.
Oh really?
Yeah, I stay away from it the best I can because sometimes that shit fucking you just don't. I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to call some of these bitches, man.
You get lost in fucking porn, man. I get lost. Like I said, I'm a sex addict. This shit, like sometimes I'll be fucking cooking dinner and shit. I'm just watching some bitch get fucked in the ass while I'm making eggs. Like, it's that type of shit for me. Like,
what kind of omelet is that? Sunny side up? That's a good combo right there.
She's getting destroyed, so it's scrambled eggs.
So what are the Japanese doing that you were just mentioning?
When they kiss, they will like literally lick each other's tongues. Like, not even kissing and like with a lot of tongue, but they each stick their tongues out and just like, you know, move it around and fucking just lick each other's tongue.
I've done that.
I figured I've done that too. But I figured since you don't like making out, that shit would gross you out.
It does, but it makes her happy, so I would do it. You know, you're in the moment, bro. You're not gonna say no. But in my heart, I fucking hate myself. Like,
That's
you're a fucking
hilarious.
whore, Mario. Sell out.
Yeah. I love Japanese porn. I just don't like that everything's blurry.
Yo, it's all blurry stuff.
Mostly, like they blur out the genitalia.
My great grandmother is Japanese and Mexican, bro. It's a weird fucking combo. But she just looks Japanese. And I never noticed until after she passed away. I was like, fuck, man, that's an Asian lady. Where the fuck? No wonder. Like, we look mixed up, bro, like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, if I do my hair differently, I look like different people all the fucking time.
That's fucking funny.
I could change my look like a motherfucker, bro. I love doing that shit, too.
Yeah.
I love fucking popping up on people. They be like, didn't recognize you, especially in the comedy scene. Like, when I'm out there and I switch it up, they'll see comics and they don't recognize me. And I'm like, cool. That's how I like to keep incognito. You feel me? You never know. They might just deport me out of fucking nowhere.
Right. They might send your ass to Japan.
I'm fucking Asian, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. And it's funny because other Asian, like comics specifically, they can tell. Like Pete, I haven't seen him in a while, but he was like, hey, bro, like, you got some Asian in your family? I was like, this motherfucker sniffed me out. Mike Tran, like, all of them, they know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And just like how Latinos know when you don't speak Spanish, they fucking smell that shit right away. Like, and same with the Asians. Like, they can tell when somebody's mixed with them somewhere down the line. Somebody hanky-panky, fucky, sucky, sucky. Somebody had a blurred out session.
Right.
I'm just worried about... with the whole sex thing, like, one of these chicks are gonna be like, can you just shoot me? Do you have guns? Can you just fucking shoot me? It's gonna make me come really hard.
Shoot me and fuck the bullet hole.
Yeah, fuck, Antoine. Jesus. There you go, bros. Alley-oop. There's the alley-oop I've been talking about. Hell yeah.
That's fucking... I love... And this is the thing, like I said, I'm obsessed with sex. So I'd like to know what people are into. Not because I want to fuck you. It's just interesting to me. Like the whole making out thing. Never would have guessed that. And it's fucking interesting to me. It's like I have a video on YouTube of me sneezing. It was during a podcast and I just couldn't stop sneezing. So I just cut out all the times that I sneeze and I put it like a little compilation, put it on YouTube. That bitch has 20,000 fucking views. And all the comments are people telling me, like, your sneezes are so fucking hot and this and that.
That is fucking nuts.
I'm like, what the fuck?
On YouTube?
On YouTube.
Do you get any money for a lot of views or no?
You have to have, like, a certain amount of views on the channel per month and then a certain amount of subscribers. Fuck. So, like, with both of them, then you can start getting paid.
Hey, I don't mean to cut you off. Can I use the restroom real quick? I've been fucking holding on.
Fucking go,
all
bro.
this talk about sex is...
You just got to beat one off in the bathroom real quick.
Making me have to go pee on somebody. Wow, you didn't tell me your toilet was shaped as a Japanese woman. It wasn't blurred out.
Oh, man. I mean, shit. That would be a great, like, urinal. Just like a little Japanese woman with her mouth open.
Dude, you know somebody would buy that shit. There's always ways out of this world, man. You gotta fucking, out of that 9 to 5, you just gotta find something. And I'm always looking.
Yeah. But like with that whole sneeze thing, like
20,000 views.
That was really interesting to me because I'd never heard about like a sneeze fetish, and
what?
So I did a deep dive on the internet about people who get off because like people sneeze, and there was this like private like chat room that I was gonna try to get on to try to get somebody who has a sneeze fetish on the podcast.
Oh shit!
So, but you had to apply, like you had to fill out a questionnaire. And in a sense, like apply to be a part of the chat room. And so I was straight up with them. I was like, look, I'm a comedian. I do a podcast. Like, this is really interesting to me. So I just want to get on here to find somebody to interview. And then they sent me an email like a couple weeks later and says, you've been denied access to the chat room. I was like, get the fuck out. What kind of exclusive ass shit is this?
So be like, come on, baby. I'll sneeze in your face. That's fucking weird. Yeah. Man. I mean, look, it's weird. I'm not gonna have judgment. Some weird. Shit is weird. Some bro, shit is weird. It's okay to be fucking weird. Yeah. And it's okay for somebody to call you weird. That's fucking crazy. Like, baby, just sneeze on my feet, please.
And like, I want to know what it is. You know what I mean?
That's the interesting question.
Yeah, it's like what is it about a sneeze that's hot? You know what I mean?
It's just the way that they breathe and COVID. That's probably what it is too. Well, COVID's going around. And...
What I assume is that it's like it's the feeling. Like that feeling you get when you sneeze. They say it's like 1/8 of an orgasm. So I always wonder if it's related in some way. It's like if people like it because it's like close to the feeling of an orgasm. I don't fucking know. It's fucking wild to
I fucking
me.
hate sneezing. Fuck. I just remember that. I don't like the sneeze, bro, because I don't like holding them in. I like to and let it free. But it's like I gotta run outside every time. You know? I don't like fucking sneezing, especially with the COVID shit. And like I was already fucking creep, like germy. You know what I'm saying? I always needed 3 feet, like nobody in my face type of shit. Not because I'm gonna get sick, but in the hood, you better get somebody 3 feet, bro, or you're gonna get fucked up. Yeah. And that's just how I've been, and then it just never left, and it's still a problem sometimes.
So you were happy about social distance?
I was like, the extra 6 feet. I mean, I was already doing that shit. You know, I don't want to smell your breath. Like that's a real thing. You smell them motherfuckers' breath, and I fucking hate that shit. And I don't want to wear a mask, but that's the joke I got to do recently, and I've been sitting on it since the pandemic. Yeah. But yeah, bro, I don't fucking know. It's something about you gotta get people, certain people I need distance, and it nothing annoys me more too, man. Like, especially now, okay, there's the COVID thing, and I'm not one to fucking tell somebody, like, I am one, but it's like, when we're talking, you don't need to get closer. Mm-hmm. Hey Mario, you know I know you can hear me, but I really want you to hear me more and more, and like just keep, like Uncle Bugsy. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog right there. I love Uncle Bugsy, you know? But I move around a bunch. Yeah. And he just keep following me. He gets closer and closer. And I'm like, tell me your prison stories, bro. Like, I fuck with him. Yeah, like, he don't ever want to do he got fucking something there, man, but he don't ever want to talk about that shit.
Yeah. But there are
I'm trying to get a job, man, with Uncle Bugsy. I'm like, man, you need a pit master? Because I'll fucking do that shit.
Dude, hell yeah.
Just give me some health care and $22 an hour, and I'm there, baby.
Dude,
I'll run the restaurant.
But yeah, there are some of those people that they just stand too close when they talk to you.
I hate that.
And
too. I think with the pandemic or whatever, they feel the necessarily like see how closer I can get, see how close until they say something, or I don't want to smack nobody and get thrown out the fucking club because it's an instinct. Yeah. But I don't know, man, and it was weird I would fucking move like man. Even with my family and shit, I back up. Yeah. I can hear you. I can read your lips. That was the main thing that we lost with this whole fucking thing. Yeah. So we didn't need to be so fucking close. But now with the mask, you got to get closer and closer. We're muffled. Yeah. And then just people getting in my face, man. Like even after my first set, I was like, fuck, I'm going to catch COVID because I got off the stage. It was such a great set. Like my first time doing stand-up. And everybody, I have no idea who anybody is. And they all came up to me. And even Rodney Norman was like, oh, man, how long you been doing it? I'm like, that was my first time. And they were like, nobody believed me. Yeah. I'm like, no, it's really my first time. I'm scared as shit right now. Yeah. And I'm like, I guess I'm going to catch COVID because these motherfuckers are right in my face. And I assumed they already had it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, I was double vaxxed already because I know I wanted to get out there eventually. Like one day I'm going to do stand-up, keep writing. And I want to go back to the gym because the gyms were closed and shit. So once that Delta shit started kicking up, I said, fuck it, I'll go get this fucking vaccine because I got a lot of fucking family members that are old and I don't want to. Yeah. Nobody knew that you could still fucking get it and get sick, which I kind of figured would happen. Yeah. It's an American product. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is all one and done. They need you to come back for the tune-up. Yep. That's the game. Yeah. So I still got it and I'll probably get the booster, but it didn't do shit to me. And that's just my personal choice. But it's funny, like, because when I'm on stage, nobody knows anything about me. Like, they would assume that I'm anti all that or pro, because sometimes it just goes either way. Sometimes I'll make jokes that kind of seem like I'm leaning. I don't lean nowhere, bro. Yeah. I don't identify with any of this political shit. All I know is you could give me 3 feet and we're good. Yeah. That's it. And you know what I'm saying? Just don't get in my face that we could be friends. Yeah. You know? I'm not the most approachable guy, but fucking, you know. I try to treat everybody the same and be cool, you know?
That's why, like, at the start of this whole pandemic shit, I like it. Or I liked it because I'm a very kind of antisocial guy. I like to be left alone for the most part. You know, but, like, now being with, like, comics and all that, like, I'll come up to you, I'll say what's up, whatever. But a lot of times you'll see me sitting by myself, you know? And so when this whole COVID shit happened, There were a lot of people who just left you the fuck alone, no matter where you were. Like, they didn't stand too close to you. Nobody was just trying to make small talk in the grocery store, and I fucking loved it. I was like,
I miss it, bro.
Stay away from me.
I'm more social than that, and I didn't know how social I was, and then, cause I fucking love smiling at everybody and shit. I never smiled like coming up. I was like, oh, maybe if you smiled more, people would not look at you like that. Cause I know what I look like, and you know I could. So I'm smiling, and then the fucking mask. And you try to smile at somebody with a fucking mask on, bro. It just looks stupid.
Yeah.
I fucking did that shit on the
Your
way
eyes
up here.
just get squinty.
Just looking like Joe. The fucking wrinkles is showing this shit, man.
Yeah,
fuck the mask. I hate it.
See, I love the mask. I have terrible teeth, so it's like I get to cover them up.
You get that shit fixed, man. Oh, go to Mexico, bro. Get it done. That's what I'm gonna do. When I'm gonna get like 10 G. I mean, I don't want to spend that money, but you get like 10 G's and go down there, bro. You can get fucking a whole new grill.
That shit scares me.
Yeah, I guess.
They're gonna have some witch doctor in the fucking corner just doing
She's
spells
have the egg
and shit.
Like, yeah.
As soon as they start drilling in my mouth, she'll kill the chicken.
Fuck it. As long as I look good when you're done, I'm fucking drill me up, baby. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that shit one day if I can't get them fixed here. I mean, I never really cared about my teeth. I could have got braces a long time ago, but I was like, whatever, you know. Like, this is how I am until I get rich.
Yeah,
you know, and then I'll get all that shit fixed later if I have to.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting.
If I lose a fucking tooth though, then forget it. That's the first thing I'm gonna go do. But until then, I'm fine.
Yeah,
they're healthy.
I'm waiting until I get rich, and then if I need it or not, I'm just gonna be like, take them all out, put new fucking brand new teeth in.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I don't want to take them all out. Just the ones that need to get fixed. No. That's it. Or whatever. I don't even fucking know. I don't lose no sleep over it. I'm just bullshitting right now.
Yeah.
But you can go to Mexico and get that shit done for cheap, man. Maybe $2-3 grand you get your shit done.
Damn.
I got a lot of homies that are fighters, and they go down there.
Yeah.
Come back with a new grill, and I'll be looking. One of these fools got them too big, bro. Too fucking big, like a cartoon character and shit. I was like, look at this motherfucking.
That's fucking hilarious.
Looking like the Rat Pack and shit. Like, this motherfucker's teeth are big now.
That's fucking.
And like food, and he's still fighting. So it's like, bro, they're gonna punch. That's a good target right there, man.
Fucking light reflecting off, blinding the motherfucker.
Could use it as a blinker. If you're fucking doing stand up, you can give them the light.
They shine the fucking flashlight on themselves.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. All right, man. We'll wrap this bitch up. I appreciate you coming on, man.
Thanks for having me, bro. Anytime, man. This was fun as fuck.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know we were going to have a whole, like, sex therapy session, but...
Why not?
It's a podcast, bro, and I'm happy to be here.
Like I said, this is a safe space studio.
This is a safe space. I ain't gonna lie. I feel safe. Pretty safe. I was just a little worried what's going to happen when they turn the cameras off. All the BDS stuff is behind me.
Yeah.
Antoine's not going to let me leave.
Just going to strap him down and start making out with him.
Oh, shit. Fuck, man. I'm going to be dead.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
That is funny, bro.
It's like you go to prison and they don't even rape you. They just pin you down and make out with you.
We're not going to rape you, fool. We're going to fucking kiss you. Like, no. Can't you just fuck me instead? I don't want that.
Oh, that's fucking
It's hard to push the line sometimes, bro, but I'd go for it.
I love it. You got any social media to promote? Any shows?
Yeah, you could follow me on just Instagram right now. Funny Man Sanchez 92. Anything I'm doing will be there. I'm just hitting the open mics as much as I can. I got a show. We have a show. I'm doing a guest spot at the Pizza Melody.
Okay.
Down on South Rainbow. They have a nice stage there, bro. You should come there.
Okay.
It's on the 27th. And it's like a little improv show going on. I'll be doing a guest spot, and audience members that participate get prizes and shit like that.
All right.
And it's gonna be the improv, and I fucking always wanted to try improv, so I'm excited.
All right. So you're not gonna be doing a set?
No, I'm doing a set, but also participating in the game, whatever the game is gonna be.
Gotcha.
And then they have really good fucking pizza and wings there for good prices. You know, with the inflation and shit, the wing combo is pretty fucking cheap, and they're fat ass fucking fresh chicken wings, bro.
Nice.
No bullshit. I was surprised. And they have alcohol. Other than that, I'll be there's some more stuff coming up, but everything's gonna be on that Instagram. Couple guest sets coming this year.
Nice.
And I'm just out there. You see me, just come say what's up from over there.
Hell yeah.
Thank you again, Antonio. I appreciate it, man. For
Yeah,
real.
you've been calling me everything else except my name, and then you were about to do it again.
No, I fucking slipped right there.
But hell yeah, go follow Mario on all of his shit. Follow me, A_Hernandez_comedy. That's where you can find my Instagram. And then if you're new, if you're just checking this out for the first time, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Seriously Inappropriate on YouTube. Do that, help us build the numbers. And yeah, I'll be back next week with another fucking amazing comedian. So thank you, everybody, and I'll see you next time.
See you later. Thanks for giving me 1,000 for this. All right, bye.